baby, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to yet another super exciting episode of FameIdols Hangout. Party man and woman, I see. Hope so your weekend they go fuck yours. Yes, of course. I hope you actually enjoyed every bit of your weekend because me myself from Friday up until Sunday, it was back to back. I mean, I went from church down to a child dedication, I went from church down to a wedding on Saturday, down to a child dedication on Sunday. I mean, it seemed as if this weekend shouldn't end on my part, but then every beautiful thing with a beautiful beginning must have an ending. Party man and woman, this FameIdols Hangout, this will talk about all that's going on in the lives of your favorite celebrities. I mean, the entertainment industry at large is being dissected every day, all day, Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays from 8 o'clock down to 9 o'clock in the evening. My name is Osita Raga Gentleman. Joy, good evening this evening and happy new week to you.
Yes, so Sita, thank you so much. Happy New Week to you also. You don't tell us how your weekend go fine. That is wonderful. Well, my weekend was filled with, so much fun. Yes, so much fun. If you want to know what happened during my weekend, please leave us comment in the comment section because I want to tell you about it. So many things happened during my weekend, but I just wanted to leave us some comments in the comment section so I can tell you what happened, the places I went to and how everything went. And again, if you want to join me during the weekend, for all those birthday bash and all those stuff, just leave us comment in the comment section. Let us know that you are watching, you are listening, okay? Because we are here today again. Yes, FameIdols is here bringing you all the beautiful gist from inside entertainment industry. You know what happened? We are always here with courageous, not old one, no, but the new one, current one. Yes, as it is hot, now so we the carry and come. So please leave us comment, okay? We love you, and that is why we are always here. And you know one thing, our story is not just about just the gist. You get to learn one or two things, okay? Even if you're an upcoming artist, you get to learn one or two things. And don't forget, you can also follow us on www.fameidols.com, okay? If you have one beautiful talent you want to showcase to the world, please showcase your talent there. You can never tell who is watching you. Osita, please, let's continue.
Yes, of course. And let me give you a sneak peek of what to expect on today's program. I mean, the headlines of today's program. I mean, Portable is in the news. Portable is slowly being, or should I say, generally being associated with Bass Bros. The moment you're seeing Portable's name in the headlines, just know that a Bass Bros story is loading. I'll tell you all everything concerning that particular story as the show progresses. Baba is also in the news together with Idibia. It seems finally we'll get to hear her own side of the story, or should I say, she clearing the air on a speculation that were made sometime last week. Yes, Messi AK said something that got the internet. I mean, it set the ball rolling in another line of debates, dragging and Bass Bros. I'll tell you exactly what she said and what we think about what she said. DJ Timmy is in the news with the fresh Bass Bros. Bass Bros just they fly everywhere, left, right, and center. And it seems that our Bass Bros Friday has been moved to Monday. What a beautiful way to start the week. And Peller is in the news. It's a couple of days to Peller's wedding, so we expect to see him in the news every now and then. We'll let you know what Peller said and how he said what he said. Just sit back and relax and follow us steadily. I mean, just grab something you need to sip or eat as the show progresses. Do not forget that we have our FameIdols Got Talent Season 2. In fact, it's no longer on the way. It is here because entries are already flying in left, right, and center. The competition is on and you should not be left out. If you want to stand a chance to win 1 million naira, additionally, other consolation prizes, get signed up on our site www.fameidols.com. Yes, you get the opportunity to participate in the FameIdols Got Talent Season 2. This is bigger, this is better, and believe me, this is something you do not want to miss for any reason. It get as a B. Yes, I will say this one. It get as a B. Say when people start participating, when you start seeing videos, you start seeing people using their talents. When the competition is already on, you start to lament that had it been I know, I would have participated. This is an actual opportunity for you to participate, and have the opportunity to make money using your God's given talent. That being said, I believe we'll step right into the story for today. Now, for people that do not know, because a lot of people might not be aware, there's this particular artist that started the I'll call it madness. Yes, I'll call it madness genre of music. Yes, there's a particular artist that started the madness genre of music. If you're familiar with the song, now maybe the Akpago Master. Yes, if you know the Akpago Master, you know who be the person who be saying he come outside, they come to sing test the microphone. Terigi test the microphone. Oh, yeah, start to jolly. Oh, Lord, chai. The way she the wine up her waist. Oh God, I don't think Terigi is a household name when it comes to that particular style of music. If you're looking for the ginger master, the Akpako master, the Terginger, the Tervanja, the Deribanja Gacha, yes, he's the one I'm talking about. Terigi is in the news because Portable came out to say he would like to have a fight with Terigi to revive his career. Now, let me say exactly the way it is. He actually called out his senior colleague Terigi for a celebrity boxing match. Portable challenged Terigi on Sunday during an interview on Channels Television. And the interviewer asked, tell me the celebrity that you would like to beat. Any celebrity that's on your mind. And Portable responded, me, I want to fight Terigi. Interviewer, do you want to fight VDM? Now, what in the interviewer they ask? And you know, Nigerian interviewers, I mean, people working in media establishment, you ask somebody who is the celebrity you would like to fight. And this particular person answered, I would like to fight Terigi. And you left the Terigi and go and be calling VDM. Why are you calling VDM? Why? What is VDM business? Do you want to set somebody up for dragging? Can't you look at VDM's chest and look at Portable's chest? Can't you look at VDM's hand and look at Portable's hand? Can't you look at the fights that VDM have fight before inside aeroplane and look at fight Portable fight inside boxing ring? Are they the same kind of fight? Please, let's be very guided. Portable insisted that he wanted the singer Terigi as his next opponent. I want blow. I want to resurrect his career. If Terigi fights me one-on-one in boxing, I swear to God, he will rise again. People will remember him. The development have left many fans surprised and curious. Newsweek reported that Portable, who is not a stranger to celebrity boxing match, adding the last 2 years faced several celebrities, including actor Charles Okocha, Igwe Tupac, singer Speak Darlington, and Kataepe in celebrity boxing matches. While Terigi is one of the Nigerian most famous street music legends, he rose to fame with his hit song Free Madness, Akpako, and You Can Only run past Terigi when you run mad. Oh, in fact, because of this particular story, I assure you people, the moment we are done with this program, I'm going to go and listen to Terigi's song again. I don't know where I'm going to find it, but I'm going to go and listen to it again. That's the mood I am in. Now, trust fans to react immediately. Person can't look Portable. So can you imagine? Small nyash de sheko. How would you, Portable, be comparing yourself to Terigi? That when Terigi started madness, you were not even close. That was what somebody was trying to point out, that he doesn't understand the one that Portable is trying to, compare himself to. He's saying you Portable wants to revive Terigi. Another person said, Portable, try revive your career first before you think of reviving Terigi's career. That you do not have a career, you want to revive somebody else's career. Hey, God. Another person said, are you sure we didn't make the wrong person famous? This is disrespect. Now, what people they come outside talk? Now, Terigi have not said anything. Actually, Terigi has not said anything, and a lot of people are saying Terigi would not say anything. Somebody said Portable just likes rough play. It seems the beating the beating Kataefe gave you, it don't declare for your eye. That's what somebody said. That you need more fresh, renewed beating. Somebody said, and I quote, Terigi is not somebody that will come and be playing with you in the boxing ring. My hand, no deal. They might give him a script and he will leave the script and do what is in his mind. Please don't be disrespectful. People are pointing out that it is, very, very one kind. Somebody was actually saying that in as much as he likes the idea, that the only problem he has with this particular statement is the fact that Portable is feeling that Terigi's career is dead. that from his own point of view, Terry stepped away from music, and not that the career died. Yes, I understand the fact that if we decide to be truthful, I understand the fact that his kind of music was not at a point. People moved on from that kind of music. Let me put it that way. At a point, people moved on from that kind of music, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the career died. I just think he refused to rebrand. That is what I feel. I feel he refused to rebrand because when he was doing music, he was recording hits upon hits upon hits. Then he stopped. If he had rebranded and continued in that particular life, it would have been different if he was dropping music and it was no longer going viral. It was no longer doing numbers. Nobody was talking about it anymore. And that would have been career dying. But him just stopping abruptly, to me, is not a career dying. But then, Joy, what do you think?
You know what? When the G said that you can only run, as in if you want to run mad, that means you go run past the G. Are you getting? A fan said that when the G tell una say you cannot run madder than Terry G. Now be say he is Terry G, who is Portable to compare himself with Terry G. You know, fans was saying this one is disrespect, like highest disrespect. Why would Portable do that kind of thing? You know, another fan was saying that oh, because you can just come online and put something there, and before you know what's happening, you become viral. Now everyone knows you're doing one or two things. The person said, now is the time of, even if no matter who you are, with this Olodo uprising thing, everybody can just become famous, because that's when I was asking, did we make the wrong person famous? That is what fans are backing up, that because of though you can just come online and say one or two things, and then you become famous. If you can disrespect anybody. Somebody said, Portable, shut up. What is that? I'm just wondering, fans were not really, they were not just having it, Another fan was saying something. The fan said, that who told Portable that Terry G career, has become outdated, or he need help to, come back into the industry. He just took a break from the industry. Who told you that? Are you getting? Another part was saying that this lady, the person that was asking Terry G, the anchor, in Channels Television, the person was like, I don't understand why Channels Television is inviting Portable. Why? What is he coming there to say? But I don't want to start going towards the direction, because somebody was saying that Portable the entertainer, with him there is no dull moment. He was even telling the anchor woman, calm down, trying to explain to her and demonstrate how he's going to follow up with Terry G, that kind of thing. And somebody said that, hey, so you left the main thing you are asking Portable, but you asked Portable a question and you left his answer to fight with Terry G and invited VDM inside. Do you want to set them up? What is your motive? You this anchor woman, what is your motive? What do you define? You never talk and finish. It seems as if Channel Television decided to just set Portable up with VDM. That is what Wolfan is saying. They just want to set him up with VDM. What is really cooking at the background that we don't know? But don't worry, we'll still find out everything. Not be here. Fame Idols, anyhow you want to hide it, we will still find out. Yes, we go find out. And please, Portable, just calm down. Calm down. We are beginning to think that yes, maybe the anchor lady, the anchor woman had some bad motive, because we're thinking that yes, maybe something is there. But then, Portable wise, you cannot go there. You cannot even say you want to fight with VDM. That is what we think. And when fans think the same thing, you cannot say you want to fight VDM. But the day you will say it, well, no problem. No wahala. We are just here. We watch it. No problem. But you know what, Osita? VDM, you've told us that Terry G has not said anything. And yes, he has not said anything. Because for me, I don't think Terry G will answer this thing. I don't know, but I don't think Terry G will say anything. I don't think he will say anything because see Portable, see Terry G. Terry, Portable, if you say they crazy, don't say Terry G they crazy faster. You want to say something, Osita?
John, my problem now is it's not as if I'm even looking down on Portable or anything, because if we decide to be honest, Portable is trending. You understand? But my problem is the manner of approach. That is what I've always been talking about from the very beginning. If you want to request for a fight, not only feel well in the industry, Terry G and Portable not be mates. You understand? Terry G has gotten to that particular point where he should be addressed as people that started Afrobeats, even though he didn't know it was Afrobeat he was doing at that point. But then he's one of the pioneers of the music industry, especially in Nigeria. So they're not mates in the industry. I was thinking, even if you want to request a celebrity match of that nature, there are better ways you would have put it, and Terry G might consider it. If you come outside to come and say, Portable, from my own point of view, if Portable had approached the regime normally, coming out to come and say, Baba, I no go bad, may we follow throw blow for inside ringo.
Mhm.
Baba, I hear say, now you they hot to that particular point. Say these things what they do, I hear say you don't do a part. Why not we just try compare both generation, your generation and my generation? May we see who go win. Baba, say you get your fans from that time. Me, I get my own fans. Make our two come outside, do something. More we see if the fans no go welcome am. You understand that kind of thing? If even from there, after the throw blow finish, see if they go even drop one song together. But the moment when you come outside the content and say, come, let's fight, let me revive your career, I will not answer you. I
Mhm.
would not. I would not. So my problem is the approach. Coming out to say you want to fight Terigi so you would help him revive his career. There was no time Terigi came out to say he needed anybody to assist in reviving his career. There was no
You.
time he said anything like that. There was no time Terigi pointed out that he was struggling to, revive his career. To the best of my knowledge, I even feel some of these artists that we see them in shows recently. We see them performing in some shows and learning some shows. I feel these people are being brought back. You understand? People actually reach out to them and okay, we know that you had a particular kind of following. Then why not come and do what you do? So if he needed a career boost, if he needed somebody to revive his career, he knew the best way to actually go about it. And I feel dropping a song or doing a collaboration would even be more better when it comes to reviving career than celebrity boxing match. I mean, this is Terji is not a streamer. Terji is an artist. Portable is beginning to forget that he is not a content creator. He is supposed to be an artist. You're gradually drifting from the original plan because you're supposed to be an artist. You're supposed to be dropping songs, releasing tracks for us. But now you're organizing boxing matches. You are not. When it was Kata, I can understand because Kata is a streamer and that kind of thing is good content. But you are not a content creator, you're an artist, and you want to use boxing to revive your senior colleagues' artists. It's not adding up. My major problem is the manner of approach. That is my major problem. Not even saying maybe Teriji will win or Portable will win or Teriji is stronger or more crazy. No. You approach properly, anything can happen. You never can tell. Teriji himself might be rusty. You never can tell. You can even request for let's do a battle of lyrics. You bring your vibe, I bring my own vibe. We allow the audience. I don't know. There are a lot of things that I don't know, Joy. I don't know. I just get problem with the approach.
Yeah, and that is part of the things. That's why most fans are saying that Portable, get respect. So you get it's one of the reasons why fans are saying it. So we are going to put a pause on this story, okay? And we expect, since Portable has said that he wants to fight Terigi to help him revive his career, no problem. Let us see if Terigi is going to say something about this. But I don't see why Terigi should even reply him. For me, I don't think he should reply. But whatever it may be, whatever they say here on Fame Idols, we'll bring it to you as the day hot. Osita, let's continue.
Yes, of course. So that being said, we'll leave that and enter the very next story because if the RG should reply or probably say something else, we'll definitely let you know. Now, a video went viral sometime last week, I think towards the weekend, and a lot of people have been talking about that particular video, and it's as regards to a trending video of Tubaba and Idibia clubbing, and people were wondering, are they back together? Are they, what exactly is going on? Joy is going to throw more light on that particular video and everything about it. Joy.
Now, Osita has given you a little peek into what is happening with Tubaba and Annie Idibia. Yes, we are not sure because what we are hearing, Annie is saying something different, celebrities are saying different things, even Tubaba brother, yes, and Alex chat from him is saying something different. So we don't know who to believe. We don't know where. We don't know what is really happening, but we think that something is happening. So calm down. Let us go into the gist. Okay. Now, many Nigerian celebrities, including Tunde Ednot, Ivan Okoro, Rotimi Salam, many Nigerian celebrities, they are reacted to the alleged new video showing singer Tubaba dancing together with his estranged wife Annie Macaulay Idibia. Yes, now the duo were reportedly seen together at a Lagos club a few days ago, following the rumor of Tubaba's separation from his new wife. Natasha Osawaru. We that is what I'm telling you. There is something happening here. Something is definitely happening. Okay, now with the report, that there was a report then. You all know about it. In January 2025, Tubaba announced his divorce from his wife Annie and reviewed his relationship with Natasha 2 months later. So the singer welcomed his first child with Natasha in November 2025. That same year, he announced his separation from Annie. Annie is Tubaba ex-wife. They have been married for a decade now. Okay, so it's got to our there was a video going on online. Where Tubaba and Annie, they were in a club dancing together and all that. And we know that they have been separated. So what is really going on, Now, however, it was recently rumored that Two-Face had separated from his latest wife, Natasha. That is someone he welcomed a child with November 2025. Also, an alleged chat with Baba's younger brother further fueled the rumor, saying that his wife, Natasha, was no longer seen with her engagement ring. Now, amid all this controversy, and the video of Annie with the singer Tubaba at the Lagos club, with another video of Annie. I know Annie, Macaulay Idibia, there was also another video where she was expressing regret for divorcing her husband. There was also another video. Now, Annie came out to say, she came to debunk the rumor. She said, old videos circulating everywhere, false news everywhere. I realized that people fight to stay where they are tolerated rather than where they are celebrated. This is coming from Annie. So if Annie is here to say there is nothing going on there, that video is fake. Okay, so why are celebrities speaking to Nigerians saying that give them space, don't get involved in this, don't get involved in what is happening with Tubaba, Natasha and Annie? Why are the celebrities saying that? What is happening? What is happening that you're not telling us? Okay, because one fan was saying, make una comot body, they know what thing they do. Another fan was saying, this is coming from Dotun. Dotun was saying that, oh, it's an old video before Jesus came to die for our sins. Natasha una dey take play abi. It's beginning to sound like there's something going on here. Another person said that Tubaba and Annie knows what they are doing. Can you believe that? I don't understand, because one celebrity actor wrote to me, said they know the advice woman where they in love. Do so and waste your advice. The thing is just somehow. We don't know what is really going on here, okay? We don't know really, because somebody was going to say that after debunking, the real gist will come out, because ever since Tubaba left Annie, he has been through hell. Hey! One fan was even saying, so the charm has finally expired. Now you know the charm. I don't know what you're talking about. Now you know the charm, because I don't understand what you're talking about. Another one was wondering why a woman would accept a man that hurt her badly. In fact, fans are beginning to say, I thought there was a time that Tubaba said that we should leave him alone. He can take care of his marriage, he can take care of himself. One fan said, please check if our legend is okay. We are not leaving him alone this time around, though. You can see fans are really interested to know what is really happening here. But Osita, for me, I think these people should just go up social media and settle whatever it is they need to settle. Okay, you can't just be playing with people's feelings. Just it's somehow, although even one of our celebrities, Yabo Joe, is saying that when you treat a woman bad, when a woman suffers in marriage, our friends have a right to speak up, and ask what is really going on. Okay, what is going on? Even the chat from Tubaba's younger brother, that showed that Natasha is no longer wearing the wedding her engagement ring. That one is making fans wonder, there is something going on here. There's something, and they cannot hide it for too long. They can't hide it. They can't hide it. But although I want them to settle privately, whatever it is, but they can't hide it for too long. Okay, Annie is still in love. Although she was saying something in the video about, oh, she has been healing, and talking about healing and healing and healing. But please, there's something going on here. Osita, how do you see this? Because I know there's something going on here.
There's definitely something going on, and this is something that I feel that it is becoming the more you look, the less you see. See,
Okay.
let us be very factual now. In as much as you should not believe every single thing you see on social media, but if truly, see, first things first, I'm not living with Tubaba, I'm not living with Annie. I do not even know where Natasha's house is. So this is just purely my opinion and the way it is in my head. See, if it's an old video, is it that all the celebrities that actually commented on this does not know it is an old video? Is it that they also are as confused as we to actually point out that okay, this video is an old video and this is a recent video? I would not have a problem if two of them decide to come back together and probably start doing something together again. It's not my business, it's not my concern. I mean, like somebody rightfully pointed out, they do not advise somebody in love or married people. No, they don't used to advise them because last they will do what is in their mind. But my problem is the fact that it seems that you're beginning to play with people's intelligence. That is my problem, and that has always been my problem in cases like this. It is one thing to be upfront and open with people, it's another thing to try to outsmart everybody at every given time. But like I said earlier, Joy, I don't talk on before. I said it that from my own point of view, the both of them are supposed to be left alone. That is what I said. I feel the both of them are supposed to be left alone at this particular point. Let them do whatever pleases them. If the younger brother is coming out to come and say Natasha is no longer wearing her wedding band, that is no problem. She's the one in the marriage. She's the one that knows the agreement she had with Tubaba. The last time I checked, like somebody rightfully pointed out, Tubaba told us to mind our business. He told us to leave them alone. That it is his family and he knows exactly how to handle his family. So why exactly would I be trying to, put mouth in that kind of situation when he has come out to tell everybody that he's completely okay? So even if he is seen hanging out with an Idibia, even if tomorrow he should come outside again and we should hear that he's divorcing Natasha and getting married to an Idibia, I would not even bat an eyelid. I would not cough. I would not cough at all. He's already come out to say he knows exactly what he's doing. To people that are coming out to say, does Annie even know what she's doing? She's a full grown woman.
Mhm.
She's a full grown woman. Just that the only thing that would be amusing to me is the fact that they successfully played the whole Nigeria. That's the only thing that will be amusing to me. If it comes out that probably they are still together or they are coming back together, it would start to look like content.
Mhm.
And it's going to be very funny because something that was expected from Peller and Jarvis is what we are now seeing from Tubaba and Annie. So I don't even want to look in that particular direction. I just want to feel there is a lot that is not being said. There are a lot of things that still have not been told to us, and until they answer those questions, until they're able to fill in the gap for us, it will continue to be speculations and what have you. So left for me personally, I feel let's just let them be. Eventually, last then go they all right. Joy.
You know what? A fan said this, and I'm going to end it with this. The fan said that they should settle privately, which I said, and the fan said this is one of the reasons why having baby mamas everywhere is stress. It's stress. It's trouble. You have here, you have here. You don't know where you're staying. You're just everywhere. Okay, but then whatever it is, they are mature people. They are adults. Okay, so we'll keep on looking. Yes, we go open one eye, shine one eye. They watch them because whatever it is, we will know and we'll bring it here to you on Fame Idols. Osita, let's continue.
Yes, of course. So that being said, we leave that particular story and enter the very next story. Now, this particular one is coming from the former Big Brother Nigeria winner. I'm talking about no other than Messieke. She has actually sparked reactions after sharing her opinion on relationship and domestic chores. Now, the reality star said she can't marry or date a man who wants her to cook for him regularly. She emphasized that she can only cook for her man once in a while when she is in the mood. Now, Mona understand though. Mona understand. If you're getting married to her, you have to bear in mind that she would cook for you when she is in the mood. So no matter how hungry you are, no matter how much you are craving her cooking, as long as she's not in the mood, nothing for you. Messi stated in a recent episode of Toke Makinwa's Toke's Moment podcast That is talking about in what's podcast. I can't marry or date a man who wants me to cook for him regularly. I only cook once in a while when I'm in the mood. If you want fresh food every day, hire a chef. It can't be me. Love can never make me cook for a man every day. I'm not the woman for that kind of man. There are other women out there who will gladly do that, which is fine. That is why it is important to marry who has what you are looking for. So if you marry me and you are thinking you don't eat overnight food, it's not me. I can't cook every day, she stated. People in the comment section started dragging her almost immediately because Nigerians are always willing and able and ready to come after people with this kind of opinions. Now, in as much as it is her personal opinion, and like we always say on FameIdols Hangout, she is not advising anybody to do what she's doing or what she does. She's just coming out to say, if you want to be with me, these are the terms. That's what she's coming out to come and say. She's not coming out to tell you that you are what she's doing. You have to think the way she thinks. But if you want to marry me, you just have to know that I don't cook every time. See, a lot of people do not agree because a lot of people say cooking is actually a love language. One of the fastest way to show a man that you are in love with that man is to cook for him. So you coming out to come and say you are not going to be cooking always, you're not. See, I do not even have a problem. Let me be very honest. I do not have a problem with you saying you can't be cooking fresh food because I still find it funny anytime I hear that there are people that will tell you that they eat only fresh food. Anything you want to cook for them has to be made freshly. You cannot refrigerate their food. No, it must be fresh at all times. And not really they understand their school of thought. But that is not even my problem. My major problem is you saying that you will cook when you are in the mood. That is my problem. That is my problem. You saying the only time you will cook for your husband is when you are in the mood. See, it's somebody said, Joy, that Messi is just coming out to point that she is not ready for marriage. That is what somebody said because somebody that is ready for marriage is supposed to know that you are going to do a lot of things that you are not in the mood for. It's very, very normal. One lady was pointing out how she woke up one morning, bust cry, pack her load, run, go back her mama house. In that particular video, she said the first day she thought about what to cook. She cooked. The next day, she started thinking again, what should do? What do I cook? What do I cook? She cooked. The third day, she called her husband, what would you like to eat? The man said anything. She cooked. The fourth day, she called, started almost 5:30 in the evening. She has not thought of what to cook. She provoked, pack her load and run back to her papa house, go and bust cry. So this is how coming out to come out. See, it's no longer a thing of mood because it just have to be done. You would hear men saying that they can remember when they were single, when they were bachelors. They can remember going out and staying out till 11 p.m., 12 a.m. in the midnight. But now, before 7, they have to go home. So it's no longer your mood. The moment you get married, the moment you are committed to one person, you should understand that you have to put a lot of things into consideration. You don't just work with mood and vibes anymore. You have to consider the very next person. So somebody said this is just messy. This is just Mercy's way of showing that she is not ready for marriage. So when she ready, we go know. Another person said, no problem at all. Continue in that school of thought. One small girl that is ready and always in the mood to cook for him. When he starts, you go know. I do not understand what you mean about that particular statement. I don't know if you're trying to provoke a side chick behavior, but then anyway, to everybody there entitled to their opinion. Joy.
You know what? I'm going to go straight to what fans are saying about it because fans had a lot to say about this. One fan said something. The fan said that when you get married, you will let us know if you are still saying the same thing. Another person said, okay, fine, you don't want to cook, no problem. But remember, house girl fit take your husband through cooking. One fan said, this one now, wow, you sure say you won't marry? Somebody was saying, oh, and she'll be saying this thing now and influencing ladies. They will not know that this is not the way to go. Now, let me tell you something, okay? Let me say what a fan said. A fan said, My sister, thinking of what to cook and cooking the food is tiring. If you get married and you have money, do as you want, provided your husband is not complaining. Okay, and women should stop pretending that they don't understand the posts. Okay. Somebody else was arguing about something. You know the kind of thing, eh? People will start digressing and picking points, the man that is talking about food, blah blah blah. Because a man said, find a man who have money for food stuff first. Then we'll discuss who will be cooking the food. That is what the man said. Okay, another person said, your head dey there. Some don't have money for foodstuff. You will cook with your own money and they will still complain about a particular protein not being enough in the food. Okay, and somebody was like, that's not, no, no, it's not happening. It is a lady saying this, and the lady said, this lady said, she said she's talking from experience. I don't want to, let's just go. She said, go Yoruba land, go stay. You go understand wetin I dey talk. You will see it happening in many homes. That is, she's saying that some people don't even have money for food stuff and they're complaining about who cooks and who is not cooking and the kind of food the lady cooks, the woman cooks, and all that. You know what? Let me just point out something, okay? There are homes that husband works, wife works. They have a chef who cooks in the house for them. It is just a normal arrangement. It is not even, oh, this woman is not cooking for her husband, this woman cooks for her husband. It is not an issue. It is not a problem. It is not, they don't talk about it. It's not something they debate about, because the lady works, maybe she's doing one of the corporate job or whatever, and the man is doing his own business too. Okay, they have a chef that cooks for them in the house. But there are some homes again where those homes, maybe the wife doesn't even know what the chef prepares. But there are some homes where they have a chef that cooks, and the wife, she knows what the chef cook. Maybe every day, Monday to Friday or Saturday to Sunday, they have timetable of what he cooks. And apart from that, she always asks her husband, oh, what are you going to eat today? And the man is like, oh, okay, I'll prefer to take this today. She'll just call the chef or prepare this, and she's going to work. She might be at work and she's calling the chef again. Don't forget to prepare this, or guy is coming back. She's still running her home like she's there, but she's not there. She's doing her business, and it is just a normal arrangement. So some people are seeing it as, oh, she's not ready to marry. She's this, she's that, whatever, whatever. It is just what works for you in your home. And it's what works for you in your home. You will still see some ladies, they have chef in the house that cooks for them. Maybe because she might even be doing her own business, but she has a shelf in the house that helps out in things in the house, in the kitchen. So maybe she's running out to do her business, and you should like, honey, what are you going to eat today? And she calls the chef, prepare this for Oga. She's going out to do her business. In the evening, she comes back, she prepares food for everybody. See, it's not only the chef who is cooking, she's also cooking. Some days she does not even cook. And sometimes maybe in a week she has prepared everything, is in the fridge. It's the chef who is dishing it out and serving, because she's doing one or two things. It is just, some people, it is just a normal way in their home, and nobody is saying, oh, she's not a good wife for that, or she's a good wife, because it just depends on the kind of person you marry and you understanding, both of you. Both of you understanding. It's just it. Somebody was saying that, oh, when you get money, you go reason and differently. Another person say, oh, it's not
Joy,
about money. And that is why
yeah,
I'm just making different, using different scenarios to explain, to just, point out that it is how it works for you, okay? But if you love
Joy,
cooking, please, I think you should cook for your family. What is that? You were supposed to say something.
Joy, do you know that there is a difference between, okay, you as a lady now, as a lady, do you know that there's a very huge difference between, probably you are married, and you do a particular work for your husband. Maybe you do something work related, completely work related. You do something work related for your husband, and you get paid for it. Let's say, for example, you are into printing. You understand? And your husband to tell you that, okay, I need this particular cloth customized. You understand?
Okay.
And if you tell you that it is not, you're not doing it as a gift for him. You're not a gift that he wants to patronize your business. You dey get, and you could actually do the work. Go to the market, get the cloth, do every the stressful process, and you customize the shirt and you give your husband, and your husband should pay you for that particular service. That is one. Eh? And your husband should just wake up in the morning and tell you, my wife, send me your account number, and he transfers the same amount of money for you. say use this one take whole side. Do you know that the joy is different?
Of course, of course.
Even when probably the work that was done is not so stressful, is not so, is not so demanding like that, but you actually did the work and you got paid, and when you are dashed the money, the joy is different.
It's different, yes.
Now they are chefs quite all right. They are professional chefs. They are people that their work is to cook. It is different when your wife, instruct the chef, make jollof rice for my husband, or make a goosey soup for my husband. When he comes back, let him eat. And when that the wife actually made effort to prepare this for you,
Mm-hmm.
both the effort, both the cooking, everything is being counted. See, I'm just saying this from a man's point of view. I'm not talking about coming out to come and slave continuously for this part. No, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm not looking down on people that probably employ chef due to their busy schedule or anything. But what I'm trying to point out is it is different. It is different when you know that this particular lady, the effort, the time she spent, she actually prepared this herself. She took out time from her busy schedule to prepare. In fact, the food they sweet pass. The food they sweet pass. So it is. If we use clear eye check am, there are times when you would see a man that will know. You will know that this particular person can afford eating out for the rest of his life. But you'd still see him over celebrating when his woman should enter kitchen and cook something for him. There are five-star restaurants that can actually cook more than that particular woman. Like they cook, we know that these are professionals making that dish. But when his woman should cook the same thing that he can buy outside, you go see him, he go nearly do backflip. So let us call it what it is. See, if you do not have the time and your husband is comfortable with it, have chefs, have professionals making your meal. But please don't come and tell me that you only cook for your husband when you are in the mood. It get as it sound for ear. So Joy, any other thing, I'm going to enter the very next story.
She's saying that only when she's in the mood. It really sounds somehow. Are you getting? That's why I'm saying that it's not everything you see online. You just taking, you just taking like that. Okay, no, no, no. You don't just taking everything. Look at your home. Okay, how are you going to build your home? And when you see how you're going to build your home and make your home what you want, you follow that. You cannot just be taking what one celebrity or one influencer said online. Well, that is for it. We want to hear from you. What do you think about Messi? What makes you Eke said, are you in support of it or not? And if not, why are you not in support? Or why are you in support? Well, as it is, we're going to go into our next story. And this story is coming from our Nigerian disc jockey, Kumbeyinje Otis or Ayodeji. Yes, he's a Nigerian DJ. He's professionally known as baddest DJ Timmy. Yes, some of you may not know him, okay, and some will know him, but something has brought this DJ out in the news today, okay? And why are we talking about this? We're talking about this because of our singer, Timi Dakolo. Baddest DJ Timmy has called out singer Timi Dakolo over an alleged debt. Yes, the disc jockey who called the singer out in an Instagram post on Friday explained that Dakolo had pleaded with him a month ago to take down his earlier post about the debt with a promise to pay. Okay, now while giving the singer a 3-day ultimatum to pay his money, DJ Timmy threatened to leak his sexcapades. In his words, this is DJ talking. DJ said, if by Monday 20th the money doesn't hit our account, get ready to explain your sexcapades to your wife and all your little adventures in Lagos. He told him that it's 1 month exactly you begged me to archive my post, and still Timi Dakolo hasn't paid us back. He wrote. This is coming from the DJ. This story it sets the internet on fire. I'm telling you, people were wondering because Timi Dakolo is. I'll go to what some fans said. Some fans said, this man is a good husband now. Another fan said, now wow, everybody gets to Rio. Yeah, you know that kind of thing. You know that when you're not expecting something from a particular person, you're not expecting this kind of thing from Timi Dakolo. You're like, what did they say is going to expose? What is it going to expose? Another person was saying, oh, are you serious? Is there something that we don't know? Somebody said, what are you waiting for? Expose it now. What is there? There go, have it. Somebody said, I thought he used to sing love songs for his wife. Men, now what for now? Person say, hi, go the trust man. That one are your concern. You could just enter gutter. Hey, I'm telling you, he did not expose anything. And you people are becoming, you started to stereotype the whole thing. Somebody said this DJ work, not the DJ work. You be like, see this man, DJ work, no they pay you again. Now you want to go into blackmailing. What is this about? So people are not even believing it. Somebody said, how much is it even owing you? How much is it owing you? People were not believing it. People are not going with the story. Okay. And on top of this, from what we heard, from the findings, we found out that Timi Dakolo's legal team has reached out. Okay, his legal team has reached out, and they are saying, from what they are saying that Timi Dakolo's legal team has reached out. They responded by issuing a cease and desist, firmly denying the debts and accusing the promoter of failing to fulfill contractual obligations for a failed tour. So that means something has happened between the both of them, So there was something, maybe there's an agreement for a tour, and maybe DJ Timmy did not meet up with what he's supposed to do. Okay, so why are we having him saying he's going to expose, some sex tapes and all that? What is that? That is what fans are wondering, okay? Because people say, another fan said that if Dakolo's legal team has reached out, telling him that, accusing him of blackmailing him, accusing him to denying the debts, and accusing the promoter of failing to fulfill his own obligation, that means this man is just talking. DJ Timmy is just talking. There's nothing to expose. Somebody say, I dare you to expose it. Timmy is our, Dakolo is our man. There's nothing like that. I beg, make una calm down. Oh, calm down. Somebody was even saying that, oh, it is the enemies of Dakolo. They are at work again. When were they at work before? That you say they are at work again. I don't know. Also, that this kind of people say, are you living in his house? How do you know they're at work again? Hey, how do you see this?
It's actually very funny because a lot of fans have a very different opinion. Somebody said, now this is different from the opinions I'm talking about. Somebody said, in fact, Timi Dakolo, don't pay the money till that 20th. Let us even see the pictures and videos that he's talking about. Say just back him, just pump me. No worry, don't even pay. Let's see. I want to believe that this person is bragging. He's bluffing and doesn't have anything. Just hold the money, even if you want to pay on the 21st or on the 22nd. Let us see those pictures and videos he actually claims to have. Another person said he doesn't believe that there is any pictures and videos, that these are just empty threats. You understand? Even though people are coming out to come and point that there is no smoke without fire, there's a kind of thing that before you use them to threaten somebody, there should be an iota of truth in the statement. Because as I'm like this now, Joy, as I'm like this now, I am very sure nobody in the whole of Nigeria and beyond, in fact, in this whole world, in fact, Joy, in this whole universe, nobody can threaten to release my leak. You see my nude videos or pictures, nobody can tell me that they will release my nude videos or pictures and I will start. If you say it, I will tell you to release it because he not there. He not there. You understand? You have to be somebody that probably records nudes from time to time before they would be able to use that kind of thing to threaten you. So that is what people are pointing out, that the threat, it is money. In a money matter, we are talking about money here. So before you threaten somebody that is owing you money, you have to threaten with something that, yes, you know, would actually put fear in the person's body. So based on logistics, 20th is actually a very hot date. And as we have it, today is 20th. So from tomorrow, people are saying they are going to go and buy data and be combing through social media because this gist must not pass them by. Joy.
That is what some fans are saying. Okay, even the ones that somebody was even somebody was offering to the person said, "Oh, DJ, send me your account details. Tell me how far my inbox you that kind of thing." I don't know because fans are not expecting to see something like that from them. From Timi Dakolo, he has some fans that really love him, and they are all standing for him. So, but whatever it is, we know that this story is not going to end here. Okay, so calm down. Wherever the story leads to, we'll surely bring it here to you. For now, Osita, we will continue.
Yes, of course. And that being said, we'll go right into the last but not the least story for today. And this particular one, like we said at the start of the show, Peller is in the news. Now, expect more from Peller because his wedding is fast approaching on the 1st of August. So I'm very sure he's going to be in the news every now and then. Just no say he'll be saying things, he'll be doing things in preparation of his wedding. Yeah, so let's be prepared to, see him every now and then. Now, according to Peller, the popular TikToker and content creator revealed that his desire to marry his fiancée Jarvis is driven by his determination to break a family pattern of his parents never getting married. Speaking during a recent episode of Honest Bunch podcast, Peller said growing up in a home where his parents were not married influenced his decision to pursue marriage. Now, according to him, my parents did not get married and gave birth to us. I want to break that course and get married. Of course, I must do marriage. The social media personality disclosed that his parents initially did not take him seriously when he informed them of his plans to marry Jarvis. He said, I told my parents I want to get married, and when I told them, it was like a joke. They didn't take me serious. I told them I want to marry her. I love her. Jarvis, who also appeared on the podcast, recounted how their relationship began, revealing that they first met physically in November 2024 and she organized their first dates. Speaking for her, Peller stated that the energetic personality many people see on social media is largely a character, noting that he is more reserved and focused on business in his private life. All people see online about me is the character. I am more matured when I'm alone. If I'm at home alone, I sit down, write things, and think about the next thing that will bring money. The only thing I bring to people is the character. That's what Peller is saying. He also dismissed concern that marriage could affect his career, expressing confidence that his performance as a content creator would remain unchanged. If I marry at 30 years old, the way I perform now, I will still perform then. That's what Peller is coming out to come and say. So he's trying to point out that him getting married or age would not affect his streaming, even though people are of the opinion that it's not the same thing. Now, a lot of people have said a lot of things. Somebody rudely pointed out that no allow your mama and papa push you to waiting pass your power. Now waiting person come outside can't talk. So that is just a side comment though. I completely support the idea, but I just hope that or should I say you've actually made your research to know exactly what it entails to be married. It's one thing to do a wedding because you're talking about your parents not being legally married, not doing a wedding per se. It's one thing to do a wedding, it's another thing to be married. So make you find out what it means to be married and be very sure he is ready for everything it entails. Joy.
You know what? A fan said something. A fan said, "Now every word this one they spill. I pray they enjoy their marriage, but he never even set boundaries. Small quarrel. The lady will remind him of his background, and I dare him to handle that. I beg, make elders advise him." You know what that fan is trying to say? Want to say, maybe if something happens now and the lady start reminding him of, oh, she will go, that kind of thing, and then maybe will he be able to handle that? Will he be able to handle when she throws that kind of thing at him? Okay, that's why most fathers are saying, oh, marriage is, just talking, wedding is not marriage and all that. I want to leave it with, when a fan said that God will perfect everything about Jarvis and Peller, congratulations, and that fan said, trust me, they are good together, okay? But even some fans are saying, oh, let us see how the marriage will last. It's now after the wedding, we'll not know how far. For me, I'm wishing them well, okay? I'm wishing them well, and we have seen marriages like this last, and I pray that their own will also last. So people where they talk many things, that one contain una. Okay, let's just look forward to the wedding, be happy for them, celebrate with them. And if they have some issues along the way, please, if you're in the position to advise, give them the right advice. It is just normal. People have issues in marriage, and then, if you're ready to listen and learn, you move on. Okay, so Osita, let's continue. And just wish them well. For me, I wish them well.
In August, one take B. Definitely, we wish them all the very best, and we're looking forward to their celebrity wedding on the 1st of August. Up until then, we're going to be calling it a wrap on today's edition of FameIdols Hangout. Hope you enjoyed the program. Hope you enjoyed every single conversation we brought your way. Do well to leave us comment. Let us know exactly what you're thinking about our stories. Joy, your final words. More this bang bang come out from inside studio.
Yeah, so we are still waiting to know if Terry will say something about Portable wanting to fight him in a boxing ring, okay? And to Baba, normal level now. We dey use one eye to look you, but no wahala. Mercy Eke has dished out whatever it is she want to say. It depends. It's not left for you. Are you gonna take in everything you hear on the internet, or just see what is not okay and do you? Okay, do you for your own marriage, your own relationship, okay? DJ Timmy is in the news, accusing Timi Dakolo of something. Well, we don't know. We are still watching to know what will go on about that situation. But whatever it is, we're going to bring it here to you. And on top the matter we day on ground, we are preparing for our celebrity wedding. If you are interested, please leave us a comment in the comment section. Let us know you want to attend that wonderful wedding ceremony. Also, let's continue.
Beautiful people, this is where we begin the curtains on today's episode of FameIdols Hangout. Please do well to share, and keep sharing. Let people know that we do this every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from the hours of 8 down to 9 o'clock. And we're active across every social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and X at Fame Idols. Yes, at Fame Idols. Once you search us, you'd see us, you follow us, and you become a full-time family member. To cement your position as a family member, get signed up on the site www.fameidols.com and be able to know how well you can participate in the Fame Idols Got Talent season 2, the biggest talent competition on the internet. Get signed up so you know use your talent to make money for yourself. Till on Wednesday, Osita the gentleman, nine be my name, and I day here with
Joy, your baby girl. Good night.